Gently close your eyes if it's comfortable for you. And taking in a breath, it can be a deep breath, it can be a gentle breath, whatever again is comfortable for you. Knowing that each of us are here by divine appointment, loving each other, honoring each other, being together in fellowship. Feel the gentle, subtle energy that is flowing throughout our sanctuary, our beloved Las Vegas Center for Spiritual Living. Feel that energy, the energy of love, of light. It is gently ebbing throughout the sanctuary. And that loving energy is touching each one of you. Just feel the love. Feel the light. The love that is vibrating from your heart. Touching family and friends. Wherever they might be. Just knowing that there is a universal love. That is embracing everyone everywhere. The love, the light. Is again just gently swirling around each one of you and through you. Knowing that whenever you're out and about, your light, your subtle energy is emanating from your body, and other people can feel that. They might not know where that love and that light, that energy is coming from, but that is okay. That's what we are here to do. To love our family, our friends, all of the beings, the sentient beings on Mother Earth. Feel that love. If it's comfortable for you, put your hand over your heart. Feel your heart beating. That is the vibration of you and your love and your light going forth. As you're gently breathing in the love, the light that you are, you're also breathing out the love and the light that you are. And if it's comfortable for you now, open your eyes. I give thanks, blessings, and love to each and every one of you. Namaste. Blessed be, and so it is. And love to each and every one of you. Namaste. Blessed be, and so it is.
Good morning, everybody. I feel like only half of me is here. My other half is under the weather, so I told him to please stay home and get well. So all good wishes and prayers are welcome from both of us. He's feeling much better. I'm just happy to be here to say I feel great. Outstanding. I do. Do you feel like singing? Yeah. Because we're still going to do this. There is only one of us. You are my reflection. There is only one. There is only one of us. In your eyes, it's me I see. There is only one of us. You are my reflection. There is only one. There is only one of us. In your eyes, it's me I see. There is only one of us. You are my reflection. There is only one. You are my reflection. There is only one. Can I have that a little louder? You are the face lower or close your eyes. Allow my words to be your words. Feeling that one presence, one power that I call God. The love, the health, the abundance, the joy in me, through me, and as me. Just as I know that this presence and power and all of these wonderful God qualities run in, through, and as everyone who can hear my voice. And I know that today our service is exactly what I need to hear. I know today is a good and great day. And I know that my connection with God and the presence within me is strong. And I'm so grateful. I'm grateful for this center. Grateful for Reverend Stacy, Reverend Cheryl. I'm grateful for Patty and Dave. Grateful for Yvonne and Charlie and Caden and Jaden for all of their hard work. I'm grateful for Julius. I'm grateful for all the volunteers that give so effortlessly of themselves every week. I'm grateful for this beautiful day. I'm grateful for all of this knowing and the law that always says yes. And I release my word to the law, knowing it is done. And so it is.
And so it is.
And you know what? I'm grateful for you.
Pretty sure I can speak for all of us. Thank you, Amy. And thank you, Ardelia, for opening today's beautiful service. You're all ready. Okay. So I've got people working very diligently and bringing music to you today. And I mean that. There was a time I thought I had to do it all by myself. Well, I didn't know the grace of God was sufficient. Didn't know the love of God was at hand. Yes, but now I can say that if you are worried, you're struggling just to make it through. We've got to let it go, let it all go. This is what you have to say. I release and I let go, and let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Oh, I
Patty Powers, and you still, hey, what's that? I love you. And you still heard Dave, because he was, that was his music, and we're knowing that Dave is well. If it's comfortable for you while you're standing, if you would please say with me, God bless America and the rest of the world, and especially whatever's going on Rancho on the way here. I don't know what that is. You can be, oh wait, you want to give yourselves a hug, right? I'm like, they're still standing, what's going on? Awesome, you can be seated. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, there's no more service, you know, a little bit. I know, I've done this before. We don't want anyone to be thrown off. You know, when you were singing Free in the Spirit and all that good stuff, I was thinking about the spirit of the decorations. Oh my God, isn't it? I mean, Daisy and her crew, Daisy, Aldo, Charlie, Yvonne, I don't know. Clem, oh my gosh, Clem, Jess. Thank you all so much. It's so beautiful, beautiful. Who knew we did a house blessing and we got 3 trees. So, so you never know where it's going to come from. Who is here for the first time? Yeah? Hi. Welcome. What's your name?
The Duffies.
The Duffies from La Cañada.
No,
Granada Hills.
Mike McMorrow.
It's close. Mike McMorrow, my buddy, my pal. He's been there a few times. Thank you for being here. Where's your other half?
Back here.
Oh, all right. All right. That's a good place for you, I think. Yeah, awesome. Uh-oh, no glasses, but that's okay. Thank you for giving her that beautiful gift. You know, it's the first Sunday of the month, and it's, you know, it's that season. We're taking pictures today. I think we'll probably, that's why we're in the Christmas colors, you know, Christmas socks, all that good stuff, yeah. You don't have any socks on. Yeah, I know. But I'm pretending. So who has a birthday this month? Woo! My sisters. And I know some of you out there have your birthday this month.
That's right.
Someone said it was my birthday this month. We'll see.
Check. I want
I say happy, thank you, honey. And it is your birthday. And we are ready to sing happy birthday.
She loves singing happy birthday,
I
by the
love
way.
singing happy birthday. Let's see if we got a little birthday. Let's see.
Oh, there's music to it?
Well, what I did real quick. David did not record it because he, okay, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear loved ones. Not my key. Happy birthday to you. One more time. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear loved ones. Happy birthday to you.
I thought you were going to do it a cappella.
I was going to. I got to do the next one a cappella.
All right. She's anniversaries. Some of the people, it's funny how when I look at the list of birthdays for the ladies, a lot of times the anniversaries are the same month, if not the same day. I love how they work that out. I got to get that secret.
Well,
All
we got
right.
a special one, and so we're going to need all of your help. You remember how it goes, right? Happy anniversary. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. And many more. I can throw that in.
Yes, you can. Patty Powers. I'm Reverend Cheryl, by the way. Co-senior minister here with my sister, Reverend Stacey Hilton. We had a ball yesterday. We had, oh my goodness, we had what we are calling Holiday Fair. Bazaar. Oh, that's a good one, but we did call it fair. And we had a little wine tasting, a little.
wine tasting.
Wait, it down a little bit on the wine over there. Well, Stacy works for a distributor, and they donated some wine, and we got to taste it. We had baskets, we had lots of gifts, thanks to Gail, for people to purchase for this time. Clem said, I said, Christmas presents. He said, no, birthday. So I don't know whose birthday he might have been talking about. I'm sure he has a big family, so I'm sure there's lots of December birthdays. Not me, not my birthday. Why do I keep looking at that? If you're here for the first time, if you would please sign our guest book in the front in the grand hall, that would be great. And appreciate you being here, because no matter where you are on your spiritual path, they will always be welcome here. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
I'll be back.
I hope so, because you look gorgeous.
Christmas pictures.
You look stunning. You're a stunner if there ever was one. So the title for today was the joy of becoming. Joy of becoming. Because I love so much of what I personally am going through being here as your musical director and singer, and just living here in Las Vegas and being with you every Sunday. So I was kind of going through my musical library of songs that I love to sing and songs that make me feel good. I know that's kind of weird, but that's how I kind of figured it this week. And I love this song called Suddenly I See.
Ooh.
Everything around her is a silver pool of light. The people who surround her feel the benefit of it. It makes you calm. She'll hold you captivated in her thumb. Suddenly I see, this is what I wanna be. Suddenly I see, all the heaven means so much to me. This is what I wanna be. Suddenly I see, well, the heaven means so much to me. Maybe I like it because there's a little swear word in it, I don't know. Well, I feel like walking the world, like walking the world. And you can see she's a beautiful girl, she's a beautiful girl. She feels up every corner like she's born in black and white. People feel warmer when they try to remember why you hurt. She likes to leave you hanging on a word. Suddenly I see, this is what I want to be. Suddenly I see, well, the heaven means so much to me. This is what I want to be. Suddenly I see, well, the heaven means so much to me. And she's taller than most. She's looking at me. I can see her eyes looking from the page of a magazine. Makes me feel like I could be a tower, big strong tower, yeah. Power to be, the power to give, the power to see, yeah, yeah. Got the power to be, the power to give, the power to see, yeah, yeah. Got the power to be, the power to give, the power to see, yeah, yeah, yeah. You got the power to be, the power to give, the power to see, yeah, yeah. You got the power to be, the power to give, the power to see, yeah, yeah. Suddenly I see, this is what I wanna be. Suddenly I see, well, the heaven means so much to me.
your stretchy jeans on.
I do.
Yeah. Thank you. I told you all I'll be back. I'll be back. Well, I told you, warned you. It depends on your perspective. This has something on it. Good morning. Good morning. Doesn't it seem like we just did this time? The joy of becoming. I know I talked about it last week. You guys are so cute. I can't see you all, but I'm waving at you out there. Hi, you know, we can be romper room, hi Barbie, hi all that, but we won't. Yeah. Oh, you know, we're entering into the winter solstice, and actually they're not until 3 days after my birthday, but that's okay. We moved this talk up because it happened to be one that I contributed partly to the global vision, to the global CSL. And so I said, well, I'll do that one. We couldn't figure out when I would do it, so we chose today to be the day. You know, it's this, the winter solstice, well, in the northern hemisphere, because of course in the southern hemisphere it's the opposite, obviously. It's not getting dark at 4:30 and it's a little bit warmer. Actually, it's been warm lately though, you know, just saying. You know, at each solstice, a stillness and a few days pause between that dwindling light. You know, I know our holiday fair was over at 4 because we forgot that it gets dark at 4:30 now. And so everyone's rushing to get out of here, and me to go and feed my doggy. You know, it's this time that we sit and some of us sit with ourselves and right where we are and listen to that still small voice inside as it speaks and is giving us over to whatever it is we want to do next, becoming. So in that stillness, I surrender, we surrender, and we pause, and we plan, and we take that time. Even when learning a new skill, I think we undertake, it's an adventure, right? Because, you know, the menorah, I couldn't get to work, and of course Clem taught me a new trick to get it to work because it had old batteries in it. I didn't know that all you needed was an eraser to clean it with. I love learning stuff from Clem. He's always thinking. But what next is when we sit in that quiet place and that space and that deepening and that steeping and that joy of expectancy. You know, our global vision, in our global vision, we envision humanity awaken to its spiritual magnificence and discovering the creative power of thought, a world in which each and every person discovers his or her own personal power and ability to create an individual life that works within a world that works for all. We keep saying that, and that's all we have to do. We keep showing up. We keep saying those things, and we say that freedom is the birthright of every individual, and that we are free to choose, and we're free to create and experience this life. It's what we teach, but we keep telling you that. We keep telling you that. Creation is an expression of the one infinite reality. That is me, that is Patty, that is Dave, that is Reverend Stacy, that is everyone sitting on their couch right now, or laying down in their bed or cot or whatever you do when you watch services. But it's good. It's good and it's ever evolving, right? Towards that greater expression. Talk title, Joy of Becoming. Now the point of view that I suggested in the Science of Mind textbook written by our founder, Dr. Ernest Holmes, page 292, Daisy. She always wants to know the page number. You know, we're becoming this life, but we are not becoming this life, but are now in and of this life. There is no other life God is not becoming, God is. God is not growing, God is complete. God is not trying to find out something. God already knows. I thought that was perfect timing. It's a mic drop. God already knows. Now we know and affirm that all the good that you can embody is yours right now. You're made in the image and likeness of the one. You remember that the gift, I say this so many times, the gift has already been given. You just have to be ready to receive it. Be open to receive it. And that is a hard conversation. I was talking to a minister of a different faith the other day, and I was attempting to explain that to him. And we were talking about a lot of things actually, and when I said that, I see it go like this over his head, because he was talking about praying and begging God for something. I'm like, ew, you didn't hear what I just said, dude. The gift has already been given. You just have to accept it. You have to be open to receive it. Didn't hear it. I just watched it go over his head, because he went straight to how he begged Jesus for something, which is fine. You get to do it your way. We believe that there are many roads to the same place. And he's a lovely human being, but he has quite a story. You know and affirm that all the good that you can embody is yours right now. In the book of Joy, which I open to read sometimes with Dalai Lama and Desmond Tutu, I think that was my first talk in ministerial, to talk about that book. So of course, it's a little book, but it's a powerful book. What does your happiness have to do with addressing the suffering of the world? In short, the more we heal our own pain, the more we can turn to the pain of others. What the Archbishop and the Dalai Lama were saying is that we heal our own pain. It's actually about turning, then we can turn to the pain of others. You know, the put your mask on and then put your child, whoever's sitting next to you's mask, if they're not able to do it for themselves. It's just not a vicious cycle, but a virtuous one. It's a virtuous cycle. And the more we turn towards others, the more joy we experience. The more joy we experience. And that brings more joy to others. Now the people that were here yesterday, they were having a good time, and the laughter, and the laughter, and the laughter, and the laughter that each individual person was experiencing, I promise you, was bringing joy to the people hearing it. I mean, oftentimes, even Reverend Stacy's birthday, when I think about it, I ask people to do a video of what is their favorite thing about Reverend Stacy, and it's her laughter. It's so infectious. You can't help but feel good when you hear her laugh. There are people that want to just go and have lunch with her just so that to hear her laugh. I know you don't. I'm not kidding. There's not enough lunches in the week. But I know that's why they're saying, hey, meet me, because I want some of that. So that's the goal, is to not just create for ourselves, but to be that reservoir of joy, that oasis of peace. Because it can ripple out well beyond you and all around you. Because it's so contagious. It's so contagious. More contagious, I'm knowing, than COVID-19. Or this, whatever it is, I can't even pronounce it. I just love the holiday fair. It was good. We had our WTF group came wine tasting friends. A group of us. Because during the beginning of the pandemic, we met on every Saturday at 3 o'clock for a year, a little over a year, and we talked about whatever wine we were drinking. Some of us had wine stored up. Some of us had to go buy some because we would run out between Saturday to Saturday. I won't say who. But, you know, the things that, it's so funny, there's one person who's given me permission to say her name, and I know that she's out there, Barbie, and how many people already knew that that was Barbie, and she's never been here before. And they were so excited to say, that's Barbie. And she kept saying, you know, oh, and she was like, oh, the laughter, the joy, everything I'm hearing. And she said, I just love this place. She's one of our WTF, wine tasting friends. Her first time at this center was yesterday. But she's online all the time. And what she doesn't know, what she is to me, she is such a force and the strongest person I know at this time in my life. I'm not going to share her story, but she's been through quite a bit of things that would have sent many people to their knees. But she said that she just loved being here in this presence and just in this sanctuary, and just was grateful for what we do here. She's grateful for this place that she just visited yesterday in person. Sometimes I feel like, and Stacy told me not to say this. Sometimes I feel like I come up here and say the same thing every week that I speak. I'm like, didn't I just tell them that? Maybe we should hand out note paper, you know? You know, I teach classes and I do it selflessly, but mostly selfishly. With so much gratitude, I can't even tell you what I get out of it from everyone else. It's my pleasure. It is so selfish for me to teach these classes. I can't even, because I get so much joy. And what I realized is the joy I experience, I must be experiencing it because everyone on the screen is experiencing it. At least I hope they are. I can't imagine that I'm the only one getting anything out of this. And if I am, well, so what? I don't even, whatever. That really makes me selfish, right? Anything that I can do, and any act that I can do to bring service to others. Joy, what's that song, Joy to the People? Is there a song?
Yeah.
I don't know. Stacy is remember last week she told you she knows the songs to pick? That's not me. I don't know the songs. But Patty does.
You say that, but you're
I don't think I've ever given you a song to sing. Have I?
no, but you're good with the Lauren Daigle one.
Oh, okay. Oh, one song in 8 years. Wow. All right. Oh my goodness. I think I made a mistake. I asked, Stacy started teaching Prac 1 a couple weeks ago. Yay. And we have, how many people do you have in your class, Stacy? Six people aspiring to be professional practitioners. Yay. And, only a few of them, I think only 3 of them are here locally. The rest are all over the country. The United States, anyway. But I asked one of your students, Stacy, Yvonne, how's prac training going? And this is what she showed me. I'm gonna let she offered to show this video. I did not, I was surprised that she did.
So I'm such a weirdo. I'm sitting in the parking lot at the park, and I'm looking at a tree, and it just makes me cry. Then I start looking at all the trees, and then they all make me cry. Because they're just so perfect and beautiful. Doesn't matter what tree or what bush. I'm just feeling really connected right now, and it's making me cry.
Aww.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And I know, and the thing about that video, thank you, Yvonne. And she's crying now.
Crack training makes her cry.
Yeah. So, but you know, but that's not. She thought that was so silly that I asked to show that. She thought that was silly, but you know what I saw? I saw in that was joy. Oh my goodness! I said that is joy. So I texted her this morning. Can I show that video? She said, okay, but it's a little silly. No, honey, it's joy. I know she's sitting in the park looking at trees and crying, but if you knew Yvonne, that would be so normal. That would be so normal. She is joy. Thank you, Yvonne. Yeah. With the winter solstice coming up, let me go back to the winter solstice. You know, for perhaps that inward retreat, that spiritual hibernation, even though the weather isn't hibernation weather to me yet. Well, I know it's coming, maybe.
Next week.
It feels like we're living in the southern hemisphere right now, except for the 4:30 day. You know, as with the change of the seasons and being transformed no matter what. No matter what. You know, the joys and the successes and the disappointments and preparing to open our arms to that what we want to do and be. You know, letting go of what no longer serves us. I'm always working on that. You know, you can choose to hold what does not serve you now, or you can let it go. Release it and let it go. Oh, you sang that today, yes. I didn't ask you to sing that, but I love that you did. Because each day you're called to make a choice or a decision. And I'm asking you to please choose joy, that's all. That's all. You know, some folks have do self-reflection at the end of the year, some of us. Or they choose to take Reverend Stacy's class, Conscious Creation, which is coming up, which I totally forgot to advertise. Yeah, I'm sorry. And it's the end of the month and also at the beginning of next year, right? She does 2 classes, and it's going to be virtual again because it's a good thing. We can be in our sweatpants, but we still have to comb our hair and brush our teeth. But that's okay. You know, New Year's resolutions, which I have not done for a long, long time, I think they're hollow. And they may not prepare me for all the good that I want. It has become more than a resolution. Just even taking, being conscious, just the title of that, conscious creation. Now she's done this for years, and the first couple times we did vision boards. Now we more vision, we do visioning. Because vision boards, you know, they're kind of tricky. I have a story, I won't tell it right now, but if you want to ask me about it later. So much so that I took my vision board down, rolled it up, and it's still in the garage. Because I got what was in the pictures, but not what I meant. It was too literal. It was way too literal for me. But I was open, and being open and receptive to all that life has to bring is what or how I like to prepare for a new year. Now, did I think that it would be in a pandemic? Did I even know what a pandemic was before 2020? No. At least I didn't, and I may be showing my ignorance, but that's fine with me. The divine mind in each of us reminds us that the real life changes happens in constant reflection. Constant. It's not over. It's never ending. I didn't become a minister. I didn't become ordained and suddenly I'm enlightened. Just so you know. It's constant work. It's constant reflection. And for some people, that's not the good news. That's why we have classes. That's why I'm currently teaching the power of decision. I have room for a couple more if you choose to take it. Now, Ernest Holmes says, another quote that I found I love, "Let us learn to be still and let the truth speak through us, and to be still and to know that the inner light shines." Daisy, that's page 369. I know I'm not the only one that's always working on themselves, but this quote is something I'm constantly working on. Maybe not literally or actually, but in my mind, Stacy, in my mind, it is necessary that we release our thoughts as well as things that clutter up our lives. Not just thoughts, but things. I go through phases. Like, okay, I can get rid of that mail from 2019. It's like, why do I have this? Why am I holding on to this? What is this? My sister, I won't tell you what my sister says to me about it, but that's okay. I told you this quote last week, I know I did, in Michelle Obama's book, Becoming, where she says, "Becoming isn't about arriving somewhere or achieving a certain aim. I see it instead as forward motion, a means of evolving, a way to reach continuously toward a better self, and the journey doesn't end." I'm going to give you some homework, and I actually, in class I usually call it you work, but I'm going to give you some homework, and I know you probably don't have a pen or anything, but that's okay because they're little short questions. What brings you joy? How do you celebrate? Maybe Christmas or the holiday season, but how do you celebrate? Anytime and doesn't matter what it is. Do you wear your stretchy jeans? Do you wear your Christmas clothes and socks? I do, or socks. What does freedom mean to you? What does freedom mean to you? What brings you joy? How do you celebrate? And what does freedom mean to you? I'm just curious. You can call me during the week, you can email me, you can text me, and just let me know. But first, I want you to repeat after me. I am grateful.
I am grateful
for all the joy in my life.
for all the joy in my life.
The joy that I am experiencing.
The joy that I am experiencing
Right now.
right now.
And the joy that is yet to come.
And the joy that is yet to come.
I love you all. Thank you so much for being here and for choose joy. Just choose joy. Always. Love you. Thank you.
That's my girl. I mean, not my, she's our girl, but
And you've got to be one of the most selfless people I've ever known. I don't care what you say. You are selfless, and I look up to you. I hope you know that we all do. We all love you. You're incredible. She's got a foot. Number one, I'm gonna answer right now. Number one, you. Answer the question. Number 2, singing to you. Woo! And number 3, my stretchy jeans. Right, what gives you freedom?
That's what gives you freedom, all right.
Yeah. I mean, if you haven't tried them, you must. See, David isn't here to go, come on, let's go. Just starting to play piano.
Well,
So, yeah.
you didn't get to tell him, that's not my key.
That's right, it's not my key. Well, you know, Katie, he's about to press play. I know he is, because someone should. I love this song. I love you. And I hope you love it as much as I do. Oh, there
Thank you, Patty.
Oh, my pleasure. My honor.
Thank you, Dave.
That's right.
Yes. This is our, we call it our time for giving and receiving. We don't pass the basket around, but there is a basket in the back of the room for you to leave a love offering or a gift for our center. And if you would say our affirmation with us, that would be great. You know, we also probably show the text is high screen, and that's why I have my phone, because I text and high. Anyway, so from the love of pure spirit within me, I bless this gift. I send it forth to heal, bless, and prosper. It is evidence of my faith and belief. It does good work in the world and returns to me multiplied abundantly. Thank you. When I think about that evidence of my belief, that's huge. I'm just grateful. I'm grateful to know that each and every gift and each and every tithe is given selflessly and selfishly, because that's how it works. So you give, you receive, multiplied abundantly. It's the truth. It's how it works. And for those that don't feel they have a gift to give, please put a thought, just a thought of your own abundance, because it is the truth of who you are. It is the truth of who you are. Like I said, the gift has already been given. You have to be open and receptive to it. And this is all part of it. It's everything moves in. As you give, you receive. And I'm so grateful for every gift and every tithe and all the support and all the love that we receive from everyone to continue our ministry, to continue sharing this truth, this teaching, not just with those in this room, but those beyond. I'm forever grateful. And so it is. Thank you.
Declare it to be so with an open mind and just a little bit of time. If it serves my highest good, then it will be mine. Play it, Dave. I do believe I will receive. I just have to know. You better be watching. Declare it to be so with an open mind and just a little bit of time. If it serves my highest good, then it is mine. Get this. Anything I want, it is mine. Perfect health, oh yeah, it is mine. Joy and peace, it is mine. Oh, all the love, 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 it is mine. If it serves my highest good, then it is mine. I'm taking it.
That's yours.
That's right.
The announcements for this first Sunday in December are that we can help decorate the church even further than what Daisy and her crew did by buying a poinsettia. And it will be in honor of a loved one or just for yourself. Either way, and they're just $10, and there's forms back on the happenings table. And you'll be able to take this plant home with you on our Christmas service on the 19th. And just as a reminder, Julius Brown is taking pictures today for those that signed up already, our holiday pictures right after service today. The Heart of Peace meditation is this Wednesday at 6 p.m.
It's 5. It starts at 5.
Oh,
5 earlier?
Yes, earlier. It's 5.
it's 5,
Yeah.
okay.
Sorry.
Okay, 5 p.m. Just when it starts to get dark, just remember you're supposed to be here. going to be right here at the center at 5 p.m. And of course, we all know the power of consciousness and how it's multiplied when more of us are together. So if you can come and be here personally, that would be wonderful. And of course, Aldo always does such a spectacular job, as well as Karen Jones with her singing and her bowls. It's just amazing if you can be here in person. This coming Friday at 6 p.m., our partner Unity of Las Vegas is having a concert, and they're partnering with us. Actually asked me if I perform, and I can't be there Friday night, but Patty Powers is going to be there. Sing for me, please. Play too. Get your clarinet out.
I'll try.
Okay. But it's going to be a wonderful concert with John and Michelle Roll. It's going to be fabulous. And it's at 6 o'clock. Tickets are just $15 online if you get it right now, and $20 at the door. And they're at 222 South Rainbow, which is really pretty close to us here. And their suite is $215. And this will be out on the happenings table if you want to write anything down on that. 6 p.m. this Friday.
It's on their website and our website as well.
It's on both our website and their website as well. It is time to remember to renew your membership at the center. And we do this annually, and there's forms on the happenings table in the brass folder there. And just to let you know, the Healing Words Book Club is going to be studying the book Time Is Now by Stacey Abrams. And that will be meeting on January 26th, the last Wednesday in January. And of course, we always want to say thank you to anyone that participated and got toys for the Casa Angel Tree Toy Drive.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for everybody that did that. And if you're having any trouble finding parking, there's parking on the north side of the building. And also, just remember that if you want to do any shopping online, go to amazon.smile.com, because we do get a percentage for anything that you order on that. For prayer support, if you have any prayers, please know that you can send your prayer request to prayer@LasVegasCSL.org or text 702-524-7096. And let's see. Oh, and the bookstore is open. We still have gifts, I guess, left over from yesterday. Some things, really great things I just noticed today. And also the books against the window are all 60% off. So be sure to take a look at that. And remember to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And of course, subscribe to YouTube. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Kitty. Merry Christmas and happy holidays.
Oh, I guess we're done.
See, without danger, it just messes everything up.
Like, what do we do now?
I know, David's our barometer.
I know.
David.
Dave?
Dave.
I don't think he's on, but that's
No,
okay.
I probably.
That's okay. That's okay. I would like to ask our ministry prayer team to please come up. Any visiting ministers or practitioners, I'll also ask them to come up. This is, these are the people that hold us up, folks. Aren't they cute? Yes, they are. We had our Thanksgiving Eve service, and there's a letter that we mail back every year. Now, I only got 4, but I printed 25, so someone is missing giving me their letter. So there's some in the back if you want to participate in that. But if you don't want to, that's okay too. All right, so if you want prayer, these folks are standing ready to pray with, for you. There's also a box over there where you can put a prayer request if you so choose. All right, I think I'm going to do a closing prayer here, or benediction. I haven't decided. But let's just take a deep breath in. And give thanks for the gift that's already been given. Give thanks and know and stand ready to choose joy. Not only today, but every day. From this point forward. Look for the gifts. Just look for the gifts. that each and every person within the sound of my voice, whether they're home or not, they make it to their next destination safe and sound. And they do so joyously. I know that each and every person within the sound of my voice is a manifestation of that one power and that one presence that I choose to call God. And that each one of them recognizes the magnificence that they are, just as I do. I'm so grateful for each and every thing that has taken place today, and for the thing that takes place in the next few minutes, the next few hours, the next few days. I celebrate it all. And together let's say, and so it is. Amen.
Repeat after me. Something wonderful is happening to me right now.
Something wonderful is happening to me right now.
I know this in my mind.
I know this in my mind.
I feel it in my body.
I feel it in my body.
And so it is.
And so it is.
Make it a great week. All right. Come on, Dave.
Oh, shoot, he loves it. I got this feeling inside my bones.
For some reason, my mic's not working today. So it's using the mic that's built in on the laptop.
Another camera, right?
No, just this one.
That's the only one.
Oh, recording video. This is the only camera we use for streaming.
You gotta get Jenny or stuff, right?
It makes me cry every time I watch that.
I couldn't relate.
Was that the video you wanted to show me? That was fun! I love that! That was so cute!
See you later, dear. Okay.
So the only thing you seem to be missing is the ability to fade.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the stream from Facebook, and one of them's YouTube. Yeah.
Someplace to go.
Yeah.
Blank out like that.
Yeah.
So
I can't stop. You just don't stop decorating anything. She can't stop. She can't stop. You can't stop. You can't stop. You can't stop. You can't stop. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good creeping